Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today's video is going to be a little different from what I usually post. As you might know, I love playing video games, and with the recent release of the Silent Hill 2 remake, I couldn't resist diving back into where it all began. Right now, I'm in the middle of my gameplay of the original Silent Hill, but this video isn't just about the playthrough. It's an in-depth analysis of the game itself, its story, its unique brand of horror, and why it's still considered a masterpiece decades later. So, whether you're a fan of Silent Hill or just curious about what makes it so terrifying, stick around. It's going to be an eerie ride. Let's start with the setting, Silent Hill itself, a town that feels less like a place and more like a living entity. From the moment Harry wakes up and calls out for Cheryl, you know something is deeply wrong. The fog blankets everything, creating this unsettling mix of mystery and claustrophobia. Pause for a moment, but that fog wasn't just a design choice to creep you out. It was a clever workaround for the PlayStation's hardware limitations. Konami couldn't render large areas in detail, so they used fog to obscure the draw distance. And the result? A terrifying sense of the unknown. What really sells this setting is the silence, or more accurately, the lack of comfort in the soundscape. Silent Hill is eerily quiet, but it's the kind of quiet that screams at you. Every step Harry takes echoes, every rustle makes you second-guess yourself, and just when you think it's safe, you hear the distant growl of something. Harry Mason isn't your typical video game protagonist. He's not a soldier, not a cop, and definitely not a superhero. He's just a dad looking for his daughter. This makes every encounter feel raw and desperate. Harry isn't good at fighting, his movements are clunky, and his aim is unreliable. And honestly, that's the point. Sybil Bennett, the cop Harry meets early in the game, acts as a foil to him. Where Harry is confused and out of his depth, Sybil is calm and collected. But even she can't escape the horrors of Silent Hill, which shows us that no one, not even the strong, can stand up to this town's nightmare.
Oh, like I've been run over by a truck. But I'm alright, I guess.
Glad to hear it. You from around here? Why don't you tell me what happened?
Wait a second, I'm just a tourist. I came here for a vacation. I just got here. I don't know what happened. I'd like to find out myself. Have you seen a little girl? Just turned 7 last month, short, black hair. My daughter.
Sorry. The only person I've seen in this town is you.
Now, let's talk about the monsters, because in Silent Hill, the monsters aren't just enemies to defeat. They're manifestations of fear, guilt, and trauma. They mean something. Take the Grey Children, for example. These childlike figures appear early in the game, stumbling toward Harry with knives in hand. Their design is unsettling, but their symbolism is even more disturbing. They could represent Cheryl's innocence, corrupted by the town's dark forces. And then there are the nurses, perhaps the most iconic creatures in the franchise. Their faceless, jerky movements make them terrifying, but they also reflect Lisa Garland, a key character in the game's narrative. Silent Hill's monsters aren't just scary, they're psychological. And don't forget the boss fights. Each one is a twisted puzzle of its own. The split-head lizard? A grotesque creature straight out of a child's nightmare. And Sybil's possession? That's a moral challenge wrapped in horror. Do you save her, risking yourself? Or do you take the easy way out? Now let's dive into one of Silent Hill's strongest aspects, its sound design. Akira Yamaoka, the composer, doesn't just create music, he creates an atmosphere. The main theme is hauntingly beautiful, setting a tone of tragedy and determination. But the ambient noise? That's where the game truly shines. You hear metallic scrapes, whispers, and the occasional shriek. These sounds aren't just background noise, they're psychological warfare. They keep you on edge, making you feel like you're never safe.
Harry?
One of the most powerful uses of sound happens during Lisa's transformation.
I get it.
The somber piano track, combined with her tragic dialogue, is unforgettable. Silent Hill uses sound not just to scare, but to break your heart.
Still walking around. I'm the same as them. I just hadn't noticed it before.
Lisa.
Stay by me, Harry. Please. I'm so scared. Help me. Save me from them. Please. Harry.
Lisa.
Silent Hill isn't just a horror game, it's a story about humanity. Beneath the cult rituals and supernatural events lie themes of grief, guilt, and redemption. Harry's journey isn't just about finding Cheryl, it's about confronting the darkness within himself and the people around him.
Were you ringing that bell?
I've been expecting you. It was foretold by gyromancy.
What are you talking about?
Harry's
I
love
knew
for
you'd
Cheryl is what
come.
drives him. But how well does he really know her?
Right?
And how far will he go to
Girl?
save her?
You're talking about Cheryl.
I see everything.
You know something. Tell me.
Stay back. Nothing is to be gained from floundering about at random. You must follow the path. The path of the hermit concealed by Flauros.
What? What are you talking about?
Here, the Flauros, a cage of peace. It can break through the walls of darkness and counteract the wrath of the underworld. These will help you. Make haste to the hospital before it's too late.
Wait! Don't go yet! Was I dreaming?
You were too late.
It's you.
Yes, Dahlia Gillespie.
Tell me everything you know. What's going on?
Darkness. The town is being devoured by darkness. Strength must overcome petty desire, childish sleep talk. I knew this day would come.
What are you talking about? I don't understand a word of this.
Believe the evidence of your eyes. The other church in this town, that is your destination. This is beyond my abilities. Only you can stop it now. Have you not seen the crest marked on the ground all over town?
So that's what I saw in the schoolyard. What does it mean?
It is the mark of Samael. Don't let it be completed.
Hey, wait!
The demon is awakening, spreading those wings.
Dahlia Gillespie.
Was it not as I said? I see it all now. Yes, everything. Hungry for sacrifice, the demon will swallow up the land. I knew this day would come. And what's more, the task is almost finished. There's only 2 left. To seal this town to the abyss, the mark of Samael. When it is completed, all is lost. Even in daytime, darkness will cover the sun. The dead will walk and martyrs will burn in the fires of hell. Everyone will die.
So what am I supposed to do? I've got to save Cheryl.
It is simple. Stop the demon. The demon taking that child's form. Stop it before your daughter becomes a sacrifice. Before it is too late. Stop it! Stop it!
What do I do?
Go to the lighthouse on the lake. And to the center of the amusement park. Make haste. You are the only hope.
Look, Harry. I really don't get what's going on. But if there's a chance we can save your daughter, I'm in. I'll check out the amusement park. You go to the lighthouse.
Sybil, thanks.
You will need to use it.
Use what?
The flowers. Only with that can you stop it.
What about Sybil?
Alessa Gillespie, the girl at the heart of Silent Hill's horrors, represents innocence destroyed by cruelty. Her pain fuels the town's dark power, making her both a victim and a monster.
Just one thing. Let Cheryl go. That's all I ask. What? Damn. Huh? What is this?
Silent Hill's multiple endings leave room for interpretation. Whether you get the good plus ending or the bad one, the game forces you to think about your actions and their consequences. It's not just about winning, it's about understanding.
Where's Cheryl? Give me back my daughter.
We meet at last, Alessa.
Dahlia Gillespie? Where's Cheryl? Where is she?
Alessa. This is the end of your little game. Mama?
Huh? Could she be...
You've been a ghastly little pest, haven't you, Alessa? I was careless. Thinking you couldn't escape from our spell. But Mommy didn't know how much you'd grown. That's why I couldn't catch you all by myself. But what a pity, yes? Now you're half indebted to this man for his help.
Hey, what are you talking about?
Alessa, my dear little girl, there is one thing left I need you to do for me.
Silent Hill didn't just redefine horror, it inspired a generation of creators. Its influence can be seen in games like Amnesia and Resident Evil 7. But what makes it timeless is its willingness to take risks. It's not about jump scares, it's about fear that lingers long after you put the controller down.
What's going on here? Dahlia.
Well, well, well. To think you'd make it this far.
Where's Cheryl? What have you done to her?
What are you talking about? You've seen her many times restored to her former self.
I'm in no mood for jokes.
Don't you see? She's right there.
That's absurd.
You are the only one who thinks so.
Why? Why are you doing this?
It's been a long 7 years. For the 7 years since that terrible day, Alessa has been kept alive, suffering a fate worse than death. Alessa has been trapped in an endless nightmare from which she never awakens. He has been nurtured by that nightmare, waiting for the day to be born. That day has finally come. The time is nigh. Everyone will be released from pain and suffering. Our salvation is at hand. This is the day of reckoning, when all our sorrows will be washed away, when we return to the true paradise. My daughter will be the Mother of God.
Quit screwing around. Return things to how they were before.
Kaufman!
Did I ask for this? Nobody uses me. You won't get away with this.
Your role is over. We don't need you anymore. What do you think you can accomplish by coming here?
My, aren't we getting cocky? Bet you can't see this.
A glove it is! I thought I got rid of that!
All I had to do was plant it somewhere for you to find. You all, well, it kept you busy. Ha! You're easy. And there's more where this came from.
Stop it!
Huh? What the?
isn't just a game, it's an experience. And even 25 years later, it remains a benchmark for what horror can achieve. So tell me, what's your scariest memory from Silent Hill?